Lord Lee, tuning into Spirit with my special guest caller, Mr. John. Welcome, John.
Hi, Laura.
Glad you could join me. Where are you calling from?
Northport, Florida.
Thank you.
Thank you.
John, first impression I'm receiving is a mail. Okay, that is coming in towards you. I also get a military connection, if that makes sense, over there on the other side. Paternal.
Could be my dad.
Was he
Well,
military?
yes.
He is showing me stress and pressure here, and I feel like it was heart connected, but I also feel like it transcends over to you, if that makes sense. So it's like all in here and had trouble breathing, but I also feel like, and I felt like that implied their transition and was connected to their transition, but I also feel like it's been an issue with yourself as well, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I got COVID in early July. And in fact, last fall, I didn't follow my conscience. And, it's like some people get diet pills when they're young. I got COVID shots, but I knew I wasn't supposed to take them.
Oh.
But I know God loves me, but I'm learning my lessons to really discern and to be
Well,
prayerful.
listen to
And
yourself and listen to
you
yourself.
know,
Yes, yes, because we all definitely have to listen to our own call, okay? And they're telling me, though, there was also an emotional or physical distance between a father figure and a child. Is that applying to you and one of them or a child of yours? Do you?
oh, both of our children. See, my wife wasn't vaccinated. I was
Uh-huh.
vaccinated, and so they're really afraid to come and see us, and they're afraid for us to go see them because they don't want my wife, you know, or
Right.
myself to get sick and die.
Right.
So
Okay.
there's this fear,
And
fear
it
there.
still is. It still is,
Yeah,
right? So you guys are still
right.
at a distance and they're watching over this, okay? I feel like that's part of the problem. Do you understand? So like
Yeah.
the emotional distance is prolonging, okay? Prolonging the sickness.
Yes.
Okay? So this is where you more have to listen, okay? And build bridges again to get closer because whatever this happened for you, for your higher reason, okay, is to get quiet and get still because that's how you're going to improve and get better, right?
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So it's not only about listening of taking, more or less meds, okay? The body was shutting down for you to stop and listen and get closer and find a reunion or a
Yes.
way to bridge the gap between you and your child, okay? Because
Yeah.
that's what he's trying to communicate to me. Because it's all heart
That makes,
centered. Do you understand?
yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It was a lot of stress even before I got sick because basically, especially my older daughter was living with us until she was 30, and then she moved out. But I'll put it this way, she couldn't tolerate her perception of our beliefs, especially politically. It was just too upsetting for her. She couldn't handle it.
I'm only
So we
laughing because you're one in a million families in the United
yeah,
States right now. You know,
right.
that is going through that. So, but I guess, father doesn't always know best, and you got to get your pride out of the way, okay?
Yeah,
And set aside that so that you can reconnect with your family because there's a bigger reason, okay? And there's another child involved, okay?
yes.
So that you can come together with your family cuz
Mhm.
life is too short. Be bickering.
It's really true. Yeah, it's really true.
Uh, yeah. And, he wished there was a closer relationship between the two of you because you guys might have had, and you'll probably recall this, okay, where there was some emotional distance between the two of you because he
Yeah,
thought he was right about something
yes,
and you thought you were right, okay?
right. That's true. That's true.
And that
Um,
happens in all parent. child relationships. So, but this was severe to the point where, there's no picking up the phone.
Well, love is
Very,
a great feeling, but it's really about love, and
mm-hmm.
like you said, and that's
Yeah, to help you heal faster.
yeah.
So thank you for sharing your time with me, John. It was a pleasure.
Oh, thank you very much.
If you'd like to call into the show like John, go to radiomediumlauralee.com and sign up. And we'd like to thank you all for subscribing to the podcast and sharing the show.